Hello and welcome back to Trails into Reverie. So, in the last one, we had our long meeting with everyone available and discussed what we're going to do about that tower that I currently can't look at because I'm in a bad spot. That tower back there. Yeah, right back there. And Prince Oliver said he came up with a plan. And he's like, okay, you guys get prepared, take a break, and explore all of the entire map, the entire Crossbell region, and then we can do the story. So we have a lot to do. Also, the mirror activated when we had the 4th stratum, which we already went through the whole 4th stratum, and I went through and grinded after. So I have all the stuff. We can go do daydreams. I'm probably gonna do daydreams within this episode. And within the next few episodes, I'm gonna kind of go back and forth, you know, whenever we want to switch things up. But I do want to talk to everyone, which is, oh, the music. Okay, I can't get distracted. This is a very good overworld theme. Okay, I'm gonna be running around talking to people. We're just gonna do all these updates. There are a lot of things to say new here, and a lot of people to depths. Oh no, there are going to be monster bosses at the end of all of these. So we can teleport right there. How you guys doing? I knew you could do it, Lloyd. The other police officers told us you were the leader of the big operation. Thanks so much for saving us. I wouldn't call myself a leader per se. There were a whole bunch of people. Some you know and some you might not know. Like people from Erebonia. Exactly, and there's still work to be done. That means you're up, okay? We need the JSSS around to pick up our slack. Frankly, you kids are more on top of it than most adults around here. Damn right, Teal wasn't kidding around. I'll need you guys to look after Ken and Nana for me, okay? But remember, if things get too scary, it's still brave to run to safety as fast as you can. We are the guild will make sure to come to your rescue. Ah. Okay, we'll help, but we won't go too crazy either. Yeah, be careful, okay? Totally worth it. Doing what we could. Oh, I missed that line. Taru can come home now. It's a relief that I don't gotta be worried about how she's going? You mean doing anymore. We're gonna do what we can to protect everyone. I'm also going to help out, but if they're ever in danger, I'll make sure to stop them. Good. Just watching everyone makes me feel braver. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting one. Hey guys, how you holding up? We're still alright. You three met up with Sophia. We just happened to bump into each other on the way back from taking care of a few unwanted monsters on the highway. And we were just on our way to help with the food bank preparation at the Belheim. We had talked about having Estelle and Joshua over for dinner the last time we went out to eat with Ren. What a happy accident that we would run into each other again so soon. Sure is. Honestly, I wish the timing were a little better so we could hang out. Huh? You mean you're not going to come eat with us at Belheim? I wanted to do something to thank Ren for saving me and being my friend. That's awfully sweet, but I don't recall ever saving you. I do. But you know that's not true. Plus, Papa said you saved him too. What am I gonna do with you? You guys are even closer than I thought. Would it be alright if we dropped by after our next big mission is complete? We can try to squeeze in a small visit as we do our next set of rounds. We can do that too. What do you mean that? Oh boy, you always were a softie, Joshua. Of course, we'll be waiting for you to come home safely. Be careful and good luck. So some of those lines, was that, I think there were some typos there, maybe? I don't know. I'm sure Harold will be thrilled to hear what we're doing. I'll be praying that you all come back safely and can join us later. I mean, since every NPC is updated in the entire thing for this finale, I don't doubt there'll be typos. They're probably pretty pressed as a localization team. I know cooking for the food drive comes first, but we can still eat dinner together, right? I was afraid of what was happening in the city, but now it's no big deal because there's something to look forward to. I didn't think we'd get an opportunity to spend time together like that until it was all over. Let's do whatever it takes to put an end to that tacky eyesore of a tower. Can't even enjoy a simple meal with that hideous thing looming over us. Ugh, what a killjoy. Glad to see Sophia and her family are doing so well. We should get back to patrolling the city. There's bound to be some kind of job that needs a bracer's touch if we look hard enough. Almost definitely. It's good to have you two back in town to help out. Now, I noticed something interesting earlier as I was going around and looking for ways to help the residents. People were already doing what they could to help one another. They boosted my spirits instead of the other way around. Imagine that. Crossbellans have always had such strong spirits. Maybe that comes with the territory of living someplace with so many ups and downs. Sure. You're the only people on the street besides you. Read the Crossbell Times? Oh, I have to buy that. Special issue. Folks out there working hard to stop that insane weapon from firing. It's the 3S and the young women, men and women who truly care for our beloved Crossbell. Them here, I feel like will overcome whatever obstacle that truly stands in our way. I know I'm up there in years, but seeing them do all they can makes me want to as well. How is Oscar doing? Oh, we get a cutscene. Yeah, I think we're finally done with our cleanup work. Well done, Oscar and Bennett. That was quite the firefight we had outside the bakery. At least now we can finally reopen for business, right, Bennett? Right, it's certainly been long enough. Still, it's only a matter of time until this brief calm is shattered again. Huh? What do you mean? In the end, Crossbell can't survive without Supreme Leader Rufus to guide us. What? Are you still under We're so close to attaining everlasting peace. Why must the police and CGF keep trying to prevent that? Bennett, take a breath. What the heck has gotten into you? It's gotten into me? How can you be so ignorant, Dad? You've seen that tower. As long as we have that, nobody will think twice about ever trying to lay a hand on Crossbell ever again. I guess some people would still. They weren't under the influence entirely. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? No, not Bennett, too. Oh, hey, you guys. Thanks for coming to everyone's aid once again. I'm sorry to say we're a little preoccupied at the moment. We're not open for business yet. I think you've got more pressing issues than opening the bakery right now, Oscar. Is Bennett all right? Well, as I'm sure you've noticed, the rest of the townspeople are back to normal thanks to you guys freeing everyone. But for some reason, Bennett still hasn't snapped out of it. I don't think she was under control. Oh no, that poor girl. Guess the effects of the brainwashing haven't worn off for her yet. She just wants Oscar to be safe, so I think that she wants us to have a superpower, you know? Yes, although such cases are quite unusual. Maybe somehow the brainwashing resonated so deeply within her mind that it failed to wear off when it did for everyone else. Such a thing really possible? I think so. The brainwashing probably controlled people by amplifying whatever anxieties they already had deep down. If so, Bennett must have been carrying some serious worries about something. That could explain why her mind still seems to be shackled by its effects. When you put it like that. I have noticed that Bennett's been a real big worrywart for a while now. She keeps making me swear I wouldn't go off and do anything else dangerous. Maybe because I got injured during the war. That has to be it, I imagine. She must have thought that if another war broke out and you got drafted again, you really might never come back. I could see that being the root cause of all this. Yeah, and then the brainwashing happened to hit at the worst time, and it spiraled out of control. Half these characters aren't even in the room. Damn, the real question is, how do we help her? Hey, it's okay, Lloyd. Don't worry about it. I think I have an idea of what to do. Those of us at the bakery have our own unique approach to solving problems. And by that, you mean a bake-off. Yep, I'm gonna bake some special new bread just for her and have her eat it. Or that. This won't be any old baguette either. The flavor's gonna be so out of this world, it'll bring her back to her senses. Pretty lofty aspirations for a loaf of bread, if you ask me. Well, I suppose we won't know until we try, even if I am more than a little skeptical. You need ingredients? Actually, I think he's onto something. Bennett's a baker too. If Oscar can somehow deliver a shock to her system that speaks to that pride, it could find the cure. If there's anyone out there capable of such a feat, it's certainly Oscar. Well, I'm convinced. I've actually already been preparing to make this bread just in case it came to this. Who knows how well it'll work, but it's definitely worth a shot. Only problem is that I'm having trouble finding all the ingredients I need. It's gonna take more time to track them down. Yeah. I'm sorry to make you wait, Bennett. Just hang in there just a little bit longer. Hold on, Oscar. Let us help. We'll track down what you need. You sure? You guys must have your hands full getting ready for your next big operation. Do you really have time? That's irrelevant. At this point, we won't be able to concentrate on the operation until we get this sorted. What he said, we'd rather not have any regrets once the plan is underway. Much as I'd rather not have yet another thing to worry about, I guess I can deign to help. Us too, count us in. As long as we get some of that yummy new bread for ourselves, I'm happy to lend a hand. You guys, I don't know what I did to deserve this. Thank you. Now, since you've been kind enough to offer, I'd owe you big time if you could score me some native bellberries. What are those? I'm curious to know too, yeah. I've obviously heard of bellberries. That's a common enough ingredient, but native ones? You see, most of the bellberries you find are actually artificially cultivated. Native bellberries grow in the wild. Not only are they hardier, but they possess a different flavor too. They've become tricky to harvest lately though. Maybe the local vegetation has changed or something. I asked people who know the area around Armorica and even people who traveled to mines and came up empty-handed. Yeah, there we go. In that case, they could be growing somewhere on Ursula Road. Let's try searching some places that we haven't seen much human activity recently. We may have some luck that way. Smart thinking. Thanks again, everyone. I appreciate you all taking the time to do this. I'll leave procuring the berries to you. Okay, so not only do we have to do cuts or talk to every NPC, we have side quests. Remember, I need you to find the bellberries. It might be in Ursula Road. Okay. Buy 2 of those. I have 400k on me. Jesus. Why can no one understand that this is the only way to achieve true peace is through the United Nation? All you have to do is follow his lead, every word, and Crossbow's future will be secured. Everlasting harmony is within our reach, and no one has to ever hurt again. We'll never lose more than we already have. Why can't Dad and Oscar understand that? Bennett, snap out of it. I can understand how you might be getting sick and tired of all this fighting, but that's no reason to talk like that. A day's shopping feels so much better now that the city's been freed. Support for the Supreme Leader seems to have vanished too, which is a huge relief. Except for right over there. Although for whatever reason, Bennett still seems a little off. I'm sure Oscar will take good care of her like he always does, but I still can't help but worry. Okay. Did that show up as a quest? No. Well, it wouldn't be a daydream. Main? Oh god, they're not even listed as quests, so I just have to know. Let me write it down then. Alright, wrote it down. Oh, this theme. I could just run around here all day and listen to this. 4th floor, don't need to go. No, we need to see Yuna's family. And Olga. Hey, it's Yuna. Oh, she brought the 3S in class 7 too. Your father already told me everything. I'm so glad you're all right. Same to you, Mom, and I hope you two have been on your best behavior. By the way, I heard you're helping with the food bank they're setting up. People can finally come out in and out of the city now that the occupation's over. Several refugees and even entire households are going hungry right now. So we're working with the entertainment district and residential to set up a food bank and distribute food around the city. Lynn reached out to everyone at Villa Raisins to ask for our help as well. It's nice to flex my homemaker muscles for once. We're gonna help too. We get to peel veggies and stuff. I'm proud of you guys. Gotta make sure I don't fall behind. Your mother is something else, Yuna. Yeah, Lena, it really is the best. City may have technically been liberated, but things are as chaotic as ever outside. Thankfully, Mrs. Novash and Sammy are both eager to help, so we shouldn't have any trouble delivering food. Be careful out there, okay, Yuna? I know how you're about to head off to danger. When you get back, I'll have a heaping helping of your favorite dinner on the table as a reward for a job well done. How's that sound, sweetheart? What is your favorite dinner? Like heaven. I'll be back before you know it, Mom. Yuna taught me all about potato sprouts and how you shouldn't pick them from the ground. She said they were dangerous because they're still poisonous. Wow, you remembered. Atta girl, Nana. There's gonna be a volunteer kitchen. That means there's gonna be loads of food. I'm gonna stuff my face full. That's one way to look on the bright side. I'm right. Let's look at your picture. Oh, no events. Okay. Here. There's Mrs. Novash. Phew, I got so fired up watching Ilya and Risha duel it out earlier. As did I. Each danced so passionately and with such determination. It was a spectacle to behold. All the more reason we can't just sit on our hands and do nothing to help. Right, let's head over to Belheim and pitch in to Lena's food drive. There are hungry mouths out there to feed. So they're organizing a food drive. That's a really neat idea. Wait, I should be doing something to help out. Must be something I can do. What are you doing? I used to pitch in the food drives all the time during my days at the Crossbell Diet. Maybe I'll cook up a batch of my special miso soup. In fact, I'll even toss in the best ingredients we have. It's not every day common folk get to taste the luxuries of fine dining. Wait, no, what am I saying? I'll start sounding like Mrs. Novash did at her worst if I start saying like that. Things like that. Yeah, don't let that happen. She had a real change of heart this year. If someone like her can turn a new page, then so can I. Make a soup that's humble. You've certainly come around, sir. I don't imagine we can go into Ilya's apartment, but yeah, this doesn't exist in this game. Okay. Good, the door's locked. I can see in the kitchen downstairs. Sorry, don't mind me, just a force of habit. It's okay, I remember how Ilya used to forget to lock her door all the time back in the day. Let's have some faith she'll make another full recovery and get to come home again soon. Ilya's a fighter, I'm sure she will. Tallies. Yuna, I wasn't expecting to see you in the neighborhood now, of all times. And you're even with the 3S in Class 7. It's quite the surprise to see you all together. I read what you all did in the special issue of Crossbell Times, which I still need to read. You must still be working hard, so hard, to clean up this newest mess. Yeah, we definitely got our work cut out for us, but we're working together to take care of it as soon as we can. What about all of you? How have you been feeling? Now that you mention it, both Elsa and I have been feeling a little hazy lately. Thankfully, that cleared up a little while ago. Momo and her friends came over to cheer us up. I think that made all the difference. It did. That's good to hear. Well, what do you know? The Junior 3S is going to put us out of business at this rate. They're a good bunch of kids, that's for sure. We're going to help distribute supplies to evacuees now that we're feeling better. Rest assured, we'll be praying for your success in what's to come. Here, take these for the road. Thanks, Elsa. We really appreciate it. We'll be sure to put them to good use. We should get going now. Stay safe, you two. Certainly have quite the lineup of characters. Thank you. I need your shop. More guests in the entertainment district's hotels are still stranded, unable to leave Crossbell. That'd be a good idea to donate some goods. Okay. There it is. Oh. Oh, really? No. That was the last book in the game. That was easier to collect than in the other games. Alright, I'm gonna need 10 of everything. 10 of every Pecky. Books 4 done. I have 3,000. 2,000 more, and I can get the final upgrade that we need for United Front. Awesome. Okay, so that is done. Where are we going? Law office. Oh, he's back in here. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. It's been a long time since I last saw many of you, Lapis and her friends notwithstanding. Yeah, over 2 years. Part of me has wanted to visit you. I'm glad that it's happening now, as am I. I had the opportunity to examine the citizens' body language on my way here. In typical Crossbell fashion, they're doing their best to hang in and keep their heads held high. I noticed too. I'm sure many of them are scared deep down, but they're fighting it back and doing what they can to smile. Yes, I believe so as well. That's because they've overcome so many trials and tribulations, not just in the last few years, but for a very long time. Demonstrates just how misguided I was to try to take that strength away from them. I should have believed in their strength rather than use Kia and the Septarians' power to reshape reality and erase that perseverance. I've come to understand that more than ever. Mr. Grimwood, I'm glad that you can believe in people again, but don't forget that you're one of them. Everything you said still applies to you as well. That's why you've done everything you can to help Lapis and Crossbell, isn't it? You haven't given up. She's right. You're one of the people who's taught me how strong humans can be. That's why I was able to gain the chance to rise once more through Rufus. So don't go excluding yourself. Perhaps you're right. I owe thanks to both of you. Now then, I didn't come here to be nostalgic. It's about time we got to work. To bring the materials I asked for. Yes, sir. Here's the register of foreign enterprises and influential people. Huh? What do you need that for? The appearance of that tower has Calvard and other nations on high alert. Something must be done to ease tensions at our borders. That should buy time for all of you to take action. I'm not the civil servant I once was, but I'll use what connections I have remaining to help as best as I can. You did have an international reputation, so I'm sure you'll be able to help in that regard. I appreciate the vote of confidence, and do be careful out there. I believe in you just the same. Thanks. We'll get through this. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to thank you guys for looking into the weird sounds coming from under the law firm on the day of the signing ceremony. Everyone operating underground was able to do so much more safely because you took on that wanted monster request. Wow, I forgot all about that. Feels like a lifetime ago. That reminds me that I saw some sort of strange shadow down there that day. Something doesn't feel right. Maybe we should go back there to have another look? But no, that was the Emperor. Is there another shadow? It's hard for me to think of Mr. Grimwood as anything but a kind man I've always known. At the end of the day, I still want him to be a lawyer just like him. That's why I'm helping out for the first time in a while. I truly appreciate Pete reaching out to me and asking for assistance. Frankly, after all I've done, I don't feel as though I deserve his or anyone's respect. Nevertheless, I will contribute how I can. I want to give back and do something good, not just for Crossbell, but for Pete. Uh-oh. Oh, you are watching it. I was gonna say, they let him roam free, but He's being allowed to move about on the condition that he has an officer monitoring his actions. His crimes are undoubtedly grave, but his knowledge and desire for a better future are what Crossbell needs right now. To be honest, I don't actually think he needs to be watched. Nonetheless, I'll do my job. That's fair. Thanks for covering that thing. In my head, I was like, what? They're just letting him go. Oh, we can't. Okay, I'm gonna... Is there a boss in here? Is there a cutscene? Party setup is changed. Because we're... Unlike when you're in town with a limited, all party members can be used in dungeons. I have super built Rufus and Reen and Lloyd. As you can probably see, they have Grail Locket URs, all three of them. And their quartz are all, well, I guess I have to move up. Their quartz are all Dazzling Goldia, Carnelia, Dazzling Gold, just dazzling everything. I'm still working on Rufus though. But I'm keeping these four, and my casters are... Nadia I haven't really done too much with. I gave her enough to have, like, what is it? 4,500 ATS. Massive. But mostly, I just did a bunch of grinding. We're 145 now, so... You know, the usual. Hold on. In order to edit your party, you must open the menu while on the road or in a dungeon. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah. Before I go into that, though... There was still the highway to check after this, too. I just want to show this, because it's the one thing you missed. If you're watching me blind and you haven't played, you know, everyone else who's played, that you already know about these accessories, but...
Blazing Forge activated.
Every character, apparently these drop from random foes in the 4th stratum. So, you get 3 of them, and you get this, which is not very good, but it's not terrible. It gives you 150 of, like, their good stat. Like, Nadia gets ATS. Reen gets strength and defense. Rufus gets strength, defense, and ATS at 100 instead of 150. So, like, everyone's getting, like, their appropriate stats. And 50% CP up and auto CP per turn, which... I think it might be worth putting on and losing out on like pure Passionate Rouge, but I don't know. I don't know if it is, but I'm still going to put them all on because they all have a unique accessory. I love the names. Zero Orb, Jade Orb because he was the Jade Knight, Nimble Orb, Gallant, they're Steel Orb because, you know, steel. So yeah, that is all the stuff I've picked up from there. Awaken. But they're very rare. Oh, I almost spilled my coffee. That would have been bad. I do not need to plug this in. They're very rare, and I've only gotten a few so far. Okay, I don't see any exclamation marks, meaning I'm going to skip right to the depths. There's an event there. Alright, well, let's check it. This was the terminal we used during our investigation of the spirit veins. Yes, and Tio and I were able to conduct a long-range spiritual power surge using it. Though this terminal has certainly seen better days. I can explain that. It was destroyed by an exploding archaism shortly before the signing ceremony, sadly. I intended to put in a repair order request with the Epstein Foundation, but then, well, you know. Come to think of it, something about this terminal stuck out to Lloyd back then as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Emperor. Would it be possible for you to still search through this terminal's data? It's fine if all that's left are fragments and traces. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. I suppose there may not be much left to salvage, but I'll see what I can do. Would the 3 of you mind giving me a hand? I could use Elisa's help too. Okie dokie. This should be interesting. Oh, okay. Feel like we've seen this name before. Yeah, at the military factory. Project Babel. We didn't have any leads on what it could be the first time we came across it. I doubt it has nothing to do with the Retributive Tower. This project was likely what led to its creation. Is there any data on the project itself? Nothing left that can be analyzed, sadly. The memory quartz was heavily damaged. However, there are some records on a new Zauber Soldat models connected to the project that can still be read. Blah. According to this, they were designed and sent into production in August of last year before the whole war began. Wait, that doesn't sound right. You're right, it doesn't make any sense. The final trigger that led to Elysium's creation came on the first day of the war, didn't it? Yes, without a doubt. That's when the wheels of motion were set in motion. But if this record is to be believed, the Helmord and Asmodean existed before the war. That's impossible. I can confirm that as one of Operation Jormungand's leaders. Rest assured, we would have deployed such weapons if we had them. No one's refuting that. Though it would mean the information on this memory quartz is incorrect, either deliberately or by mistake. All the records here seem to line up, though. Maybe our big takeaway should be that if they had been made before the war, then this is what the files would look like? Oh. It doesn't change the fact that the tower is already active. None of this information is going to do us any good. It'd be one thing if there was a lead on how to disable it, but coming up empty-handed like this is a real waste of time. I gotta disagree with you there. Any information is valuable at this stage. Progress is progress. Though you're right about time being of the essence. We've found all we can here, so let's get back to the surface. Interesting. So it's a file of what would have happened had they made those models, and that would have made the war much more brutal if they had Asmodean models out. And the people freaking out about Reen, I assume that he died, and that's why everyone was crying. But what if Reen was completely consumed, and they were crying about like the other Reen, you know, because he's like completely demon form, that whole thing. So what if that's all from the other timeline, possibility? I don't know what you would call it. I don't know, I want to hear more, but it seems like it could be related to that, this other timeline. Okay, well, we got some interesting information there. Be able to use the bikes here. Yeah, I'll teach anyone who doesn't know how to ride, so just let me know if you want to try. You can use bikes on the main road. Blah. Okay. Sure. L2 and X, gotcha. Like the horses. You must come in contact or push them. Oh, good. So with these, I can actually just get out and...
Time to ride.
Okay, so we have access to that. We haven't been able to explore over here, haven't we? Because that counts as the whole West Road. I don't think it's actually on the map, so the only way to see West Road. So we have to actually explore this quick. Because we haven't been here at all. Being on a bike is a bad idea, though. Wait, so if I'm like...
Time to ride.
Oh, it just moves it, so I can put it anywhere. I just want to check.
It's almost as pretty as me.
We won't lose.
Almost. You're all new. Okay. I guess let's just go through battle scoping. A gnat with razor-sharp proboscis sneaks out of camouflage to suck its prey's blood with a bite that causes an agonizing itch. And then them. Cool palm. Palm that cools the air around it. Let this creature slurp too much EP and CP, and hypothermia sets in. Ooh. Interesting. Well.
All for one?
Almost guaranteed they're dead. Oh, two-lived.
I'm up.
Oh, what the? Auto.
You
There we go.
asked for it.
There's a second battle.
Everyone. Gotta be tougher than that.
I think we're over leveled enough that like these normal highway enemies aren't going to be a problem. I'm just going to run into them, get all of them
careful,
scanned.
This one's strong. Be careful. Yeah.
Giant marine monster clothed in spines. Its strong arms and firm tail rarely ever fail to trap its prey. Everything else is monitored or marked. Oh, I gotta get Tita in here.
I'll take
Okay, I'm just
care
gonna
of
do this the normal way, my grindy way.
Okay. Here. On it. That ought to do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that counted as formidable. Do you have another one? Oh, there's one with root. Oh, thank God they're all in the party. They should all count then. I think we're... Nope, there's Reens. Okay.
Treasure chest found. Collecting contents.
Sleep 4.
We should.
And a fishing spot. We have to do.
Bye. This will be good. Look at the size of this baby.
New. Oh man, there's only 4 left.
Bye. This will be good.
You new?
Look at the size of this baby.
Gotta do 3.
Bye.
Shit.
Crap. Bye. This will be good.
There we go. It's the same one though,
Look
so
at the size of this baby.
I think there's only gonna be one unique one at all the spots we haven't fished it yet. Where'd you like to go? Oh, you won't let me do any more of the hype. Okay, well let's check out the prison quick. Okay, is there anything on the map that's considered an event? There is, back at the old camp. I'm bright. Oh, it's an enemy. Okay, you're gonna give me a lost art?
Keep your... What excellent spirit.
I put Arios in because he is also very much geared. I had to gear a bunch of physical people. All right, we got to get you marked, and I'm gonna immediately steal that. So obviously, I put Tita in too. That one. A once sealed evil spirit, now incarnated as a monolithic spider. It shoots webs as hard as steel to trap and prey on local creatures. 6 levels lower than me.
No choice.
I don't think it's gonna live. Yeah.
Let's go.
And 3 of these characters in my party currently are immune to all ailments. I feel very powerful.
Roar. Down. There.
On guard.
All right, I haven't used you since I got you some strength. What is this gonna do?
This. Renegade edge.
12k with AT delay. It's also a B plus attack, so.
Right.
Let's do this.
All for.
Oh,
Okay.
Revelation.
Time to settle this. Detonate.
Oh, 80k.
Let's go.
All right, you are super dead, sir. I'm actually just gonna do this.
For one. It's my turn.
It lived. All right, that'll kill it.
Gotta be tougher than that to stop us.
Less than 2
You guys
minutes.
kicked butt out there.
Oh, she's gonna be at the end of all of them now. Genosha Zonic defeated. RP. Oh. What is this? Oh. Wow, look at this fragment. It's sparkling even though it's jet black. This is a different type of Zemirian ore. Black Zemirian ore, I think it's called. Yeah, we came across some of it last year as well. It's even more rigid than standard Zemirian ore, which itself is renowned to be as being nearly flawless. Professor Schmidt discovered a way of processing it too. It should even be possible to upgrade a weapon with enough of it, even here in Crossbell. That'll coot is something else. Yeah, I guess Grandpa wasn't too happy when he'd heard the professor had one-upped him. No, yeah, I forgot your Gramps was the one who found a way to refine Zemirian ore in the first place. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna complain as long as we can use this stuff to make better weapons. Agreed, it'll prove useful in the battles ahead. The Brewer Institute of Technology should have the data on the refinement process. I'll have them send it over to Crossbell. Appreciated. I'll get in touch with the local workshop so they can get up to speed on how it works. Yippee! Something worth cheering about. True. Bolstering our offensive capabilities is never a bad thing. Though a single fragment is much too small to upgrade even one weapon. A few more should do the trick. Let's be on the lookout for them as we travel. They're not infinite, but who am I supposed to choose? Wait, I've already fished here.
Bye. This'll be good.
Who am I supposed to choose?
Look at the size of this baby.
I'm just gonna have to set up this party. These are the people I'm gonna set up, and then I'm also gonna set up extra people just in case, because I'm assuming that we're gonna split up again when we actually initiate the end. I doubt we're gonna use everyone. Sarah definitely is gonna be part of the list, though. I don't know, they might like lock certain people. I'm gonna gear everyone up as best I can, but not all of them are gonna have grail lockets and dazzling everythings, so we'll see. Can I go to that? Yeah. Let's go outside. There are people outside. Oh. Hello there. Sorry, it's so hectic here at the moment. As you can imagine, the force is swamped with preparing for the upcoming operation. There's also the investigation into this explosion that happened in the prison. That one's been a real head-scratcher for the team, I tell you. It must have been when we beat the Emperor's replica. Maybe we should take a closer look at what's going on. We might be able to help. Oh. Do we have to? It's not like I care if they figure it out. But if you really want to help them, then I'd go where you go. Okay. Wouldn't really call this hectic. Think you could put these in the truck too? I appreciate it. We've got no idea what the weapons we're fighting are capable of, so Detective Emma told us to go ham on firepower. No problem. Okay. Good afternoon. Detective Dudley and a few other officers are conducting an investigation inside the prison. It's unlocked if you want to go in and say hello. That might not be such a bad idea. Isn't it? Are there still enemies in here? I guess they didn't clear out all the enemies. Okay. At least we have access to that. There he is. There's no enemies on this floor. Weird. Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting anything. Not at all. Though I wasn't expecting to see so many of you all at once. My test preparations are going well? That they are. You hear you're in the middle of an investigation? We're trying to uncover exactly what happened here. Actually, a few of you were involved, I believe, so you and Hemisphere may be able to help. Could I have a moment of your time? Never saw myself helping the police. I still don't see it. Too much effort, so it's all US. Nadia. Why me in particular? Artifact. Well, we found a certain something in there we're not sure what to do with. We thought it'd be better to figure out what happened before deciding how to approach it. I think I know what you found. I see. That does sound like a job for me then. Your cooperation is appreciated. If McLean and Lord Rufus would also share their accounts on what happened here, that would also help. You have my word that I will not press you on your backgrounds if you choose to cooperate. We'll hold you to that then. It all happened so fast that there's not a lot I don't remember. Then let's hope we'll be able to fill in any gaps in your memory. And I suppose I can help just this once. I don't have to do this though, right? Skip it? Him being so cooperative is weirding me out some. That's enough whispering. I have some questions for you too, you know. Why? What does Randy have to do with this? Well, this is part of the Monarch's regalia. But while recovering artifacts does fall under the church's purview, I'm not sure there's a point with this. There's a point with this one so broken. Sorry about that. It wasn't much choice. It had fused with the Emperor, or whatever he turned into. It was as if it resonated with his obsession towards Swin and Nadia, transforming him into a monster. That can happen. There's still a lot we don't know about the artifacts, but I didn't think they were capable of something like that. It wouldn't be the first time an artifact reacted to a person's thoughts. And at least it's lost the ability to do that now. I see no problem with leaving it in the police's hands. Understood. We'll turn it over to the cathedral once we've finished writing our report. Your information has given us a fuller picture of what went on as well. Though I do wish we had more to go on to properly identify this Emperor individual. You're better off not thinking about who he is too much, not like he'll be able to cause any more trouble anyway. And the organization doesn't take kindly to anyone digging into their affairs, even we're in the dark about it, and we've been part of it for a few years. Then they operate similarly to the society. The First Division can't afford to turn a blind eye to criminals who operate within its borders, dangerous or not. We'll likely need to work with the Guild to keep an eye on them, as much as we do Ouroboros. You'll have our full backing. I'll be sure to share what we've learned here with the other branches when I can. Can you clarify something for me? You said the Emperor who showed up wasn't the real one, right? A simulacrum, then. Yet another one to add to the list with the Supreme Leader, McBurn, and the other Arios. It's wild to think there's tech so advanced that they can copy a guy like McBurn and not have him notice he ain't the real deal. If Elysium can calculate the future well enough to call it a prediction, then it could certainly calculate a living being. But that also makes what Nadia and Swin said a little strange. Yeah, how come the replica Emperor was so different from the real one? Even the way he fought against us was different. The biggest one was him being willing to overlook our betrayal. The Emperor we knew would stop at nothing to see us dead, and for that same offense. He's the type to take pleasure in seeing someone kill their own partner. He'd never miss a chance to make us feel the worst kind of pain imaginable. But then why would would Elysium choose to realize him the way it did? If it really is capable of analyzing a person's makeup down to every last detail and knowing the future, why would such obvious tells that give the replica away to anyone familiar with the original be part of the design? What a long sentence. That's a good question. There's no logic behind an AI choosing to calculate any replica that way. This is gonna sound weird, but work with me here. Say we failed to kill him the first time around. What do you think he would have done? He probably would have considered us his finest tools for being able to corner him as much as we did. Then he'd brainwash us so we'd never act out of line again. So I guess there are scenarios where he'd forgive us, is what you're trying to say? And if he could think that, then it makes sense for the replica to think that way. Ugh, my head's starting to hurt. Sorry, saying stuff like this isn't like me at all. You didn't. Actually, you just baited Swin into it. There's nothing to apologize for. Not like there's any point in talking what ifs. I don't know whether this relates to your case, but there is no such thing as true perfection in this world. Elysium may appear to have that way to us, but is likely no exception. I agree, and I imagine that's what Prince Oliver and the others hope to exploit through their plan. You'll be taking part in the operation too, won't you, Dudley? Yes, although only in a supporting role. The true keys to its success will be all of you. I may not be able to accompany you this time, Bannings, but I still expect you to do your utmost to ascertain the truth. You look after them, McLean. I'll be certain to keep them safe in your and Guy's place. I'll get us our answers, Detective. Count on it. After bidding farewell, they resume their preparations. Okay. Thanks a bunch for helping to move our investigation along. Metro PD, the Metro Division, is going to do all it can to support your upcoming operation in turn. So whatever you need, I'm here for you. Good luck out there. Thanks, friends. I plan to assist with the operations planning once we're done dealing with the aftermath. I won't be joining you all this time, but that's in part because I have faith you'll get the job done. Bannings, grasp the truth behind this incident as a true detective would. Right. Okay, we can't. Okay, we have no reason to go in there. You don't have anything? That's kind of a surprise. I came up with a plan in my mind while I was doing that. We did West Street of Crossbell. And then we went to all the west places after that. I don't think we can actually go to Belgard. So in each episode, I might do a section. And then we'll do daydreams in between and stuff. I think that might be the best way to go about it. But some areas have more than others, so that might take longer for some episodes. I don't know. But for now, I do think that I want to see the Entertainment District too. Yeah, let's do a daydream. And then we'll do the Entertainment District, at the very least. Alright. So, to keep it in a controlled manner, we'll do one side, including, like, the prison I'll consider it equal to, like, Armorica or something. And West Street, and the Entertainment, since there are two places north, it doesn't matter. I'll just do Entertainment. And then we'll come here, do a daydream, probably do some bomb party enemies, and we'll repeat that for all 4 districts, probably. Or 4 cardinal directions.
Unsealing pedestal activated.
But we have to go through this. Who do we get? Oh, you're not in the story at all.
I'm Toval Ronvenor, a bracer stationed in the Empire. They call me the Zero Artisan because you got 0 problems as long as I work my arts off.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna have at least a cutscene with Sarah here in a minute. All right. Let me back out and see if they... Yep. Man, this place is loaded with talent. There are a lot of great would-be bracers here, among the old and new faces. I feel like I need to put on my Cruton cap. Or... Oh, recruiting. Or I would if we got to keep our memories when we eventually leave. Oh well. Some things never change. We'll just have to make do with the bracers we have on hand. Yeah, but you never know. Maybe people will remember it subconsciously if you manage to make a good impression in here. I hadn't thought of that. Either way, I always try to represent the guild the best I can when I'm around prospects. Like you said, you never know. Okay. Is that his only character note too? Because we don't see him at all. Arabonia. Oh, he has more than one. Okay. Not gonna do that right now though.
Ceiling stones
There's
unsealable.
a lot of reading in there that from so many updates. What else we got? Oh, Roselia. I don't think we've ever got to play her.
What fascinating circumstances I found myself in. Well, since you've gone to the trouble of inviting the elder of the Hexen clan, I suppose I'll aid you.
You don't have a choice. You're stuck with us. Alright. Grandma's here. I never expected you of all people to be called here, grandmother. That can only mean that whatever's looming over us is truly dangerous. Maybe so, but you have nothing to fear now that I'm here. There is no trial too difficult for the elder of the Hexen clan. I'm looking forward to it, but not as much as I am getting comfortable here. I hope you realize this isn't a vacation.
Unsealing pedestal activated.
Alright, we'll talk to them in a minute. But what do we have? We get a Freddy daydream? Oh, hell yeah. Part 2, okay. Unlimited blade crafts? Where is this? Oh man, is this the tournament? I think this might be the tournament, because Arios talked about a tournament. And he mentioned it to Duvali, and the fake Arios also mentioned it to Reen. Oh, I wonder if that's a tournament. Oh my god, really? This one's gonna be interesting. The more things change. Huh. Wait. Jingo and... I don't remember his name. Who? What? I have no idea what these are gonna be about. Well, this one I can figure out. Wishes of a Witch? Okay. Sure. There it is. That's the finale. We've already done everything up to it, so... I don't know when we'll do these. I will just find a time where I just feel like it. A new stage? Hard mode? Oh man, I kind of want to do that one. Yeah, no, for now we're gonna do this, but
Connecting to Reverie Garden database.
I guess we should see the other half of this. Oh, they are not in the order that I got them. Weird. I'm so curious about this. That one's gonna have to wait though, apparently. Yeah, for now we're gonna go in order. I'm gonna stretch quick. Alright, let's go. And that concludes my report. You imbecile. So, last time, I guess if you're, since we're doing a part 2 here, Tita's mom wants to take her back to Liberl, but she's trying to prove herself to be able to stay, so she was going to make the Orbital Gear 4, and then she was testing it, and then the ship was coming down, and she saved it. And in the process of that, we saw the Emperor basically like weighed down the ship and caused it to malfunction. And then when we saved her, her orbital gear broke. So, back to square one, basically. I'm so sorry. I lost the new gravitational engine and everything. I couldn't care less about that. I told you to do whatever you wanted with it, and it's common to lose materials in the middle of testing. That said, you are incorrect in your assumption of what it is. It is? It is not a new gravitational engine. That you've overcomplicated what it is makes you an imbecile. Then what is it? It's something I recovered from the Black Workshop. That changes everything. Whether it was developed on site remains uncertain, of course. Judging by the data recovered and your own findings, however, its internal structure points towards it being an artifact. An artifact? Then I really did overcomplicate things. I thought it was some revolutionary tech I didn't know about, but if it's an artifact, then of course I wouldn't know about it. You should have noticed with the slightest tinkering. It's likely the workshop developed the external structure to draw out a found artifact's power to manipulate gravity. And when they could find no practical use for this power, it was developed no further. If nothing else, I gave you credit for doing more with it than they could. It being an artifact makes me losing it even worse, though. It's technology we can't analyze nor reproduce. I have no interest in it. Then it's really okay. The thing that perplexes me here is that it's the only thing that vanished on site. That and an incident occurring right next to the test site almost strikes me as intentional. Am I the one overcomplicating things now? No, you're smart. I hate saying it, but you're smart. And with that, our investigation and post-processing of the Black Workshop is over, for now at least. If nothing else, we don't need to worry about the sites all over. Then there's no fear of further outflow. But sadly, that means the stuff that's already leaked is out of our hands now. It'd be a good idea to keep an eye on the black market for weapons, both of the conventional variety and AI-run variants. We'll have to leave that to the Empire's intelligence agency. I doubt they'll find much of anything. The most notable items have either already been scrapped or collected by someone. By which you mean? It's gotta be the Society, I presume. I'd say the chances are strong. Professor Novartis wasn't in the Empire during the Great Twilight, but there's no way he'd pass on the chance to acquire the legacy of the gnomes. The supervisor of the 13 factories, right? Going by the data we collected, he's quite the madman. Oh, I rather suspected the two of you would get along quite well, Auntie Erica. He's an engineer through and through, and I don't mean that as a compliment. Ren, my dear, we're gonna need to have a little chat about how you view me later on. And don't call me Auntie. Those two sure are birds of a feather. Genius takes many forms. The 13 factories, they're going to need a reprisal. The technology gap between them and the everyday world is wider than we ever imagined. But now that they've been cut off from the Black Workshop, I imagine they'll be producing less super advanced tech, yeah? Sadly, that's unlikely. As far as I'm aware, there are several engineering organizations within the 13 factories, and all of them are far more advanced technologically than any conventional company. The Black Workshop was just one of them. But I suppose there's been a lot of tech theft back and forth, so everyone's just been using everyone else. This whole network seems crazy huge. We knew that from the beginning, dummy. All we can do is keep putting pressure on them like we always done. And once again, you demonstrate why kids need more than protein powder in their diets growing up, you red-headed reprobate. Our problem isn't just the Society. Things on the surface have started moving as well. The desertification of Eastern Zemeria is only getting worse, I'm sure you've heard. But even outside of that, thanks to the Great War, multiple Jaeger groups and disquieting factions have started making moves. Even private military companies have started expanding their forces. That's been a hot topic at the Guild lately as well. And then there's the massive reparations that the Empire has had to pay to the Republic because of the war. The power balance between the two nations has shifted greatly, and that's affecting things on a global scale. For sure, yeah. Somehow I suspect I'm not getting any vacation time from the guild anytime soon. The meaning behind the term technology is going to grow far bigger than we could ever imagine. While the orbital network is still limited as of right now, it's going to expand. We'll be sending and receiving massive amounts of data faster than ever before. It's funny because the way they're talking and the way they write this, they're like, it's going to be like the real world. It's, you know, when they talk about the orbital network, they're like, right now it's just a bunch of cables, but someday it's going to be like the internet. Just you wait. But they don't actually say the internet. You know, it's weird because it's like they already expect that they're going to be exactly like Earth, which doesn't exist in this universe. And so, as a representative of ZCF, I made a proposal. The creation of the West Zemeria Tech Union. The West Zemeria what now? To put it simply, it's an organization made up of engineers and related groups all helping one another. The true goal here is to raise our total technological savvy through the cooperation of various organizations in the field. Also that we can not only contend with Ouroboros' 13 factories, but also approach the various problems on the continent from a technological angle. Wow, impressive. It's quite a bold idea. For you, anyway. Needless to say, this organization is pointless if it's not of a certain scope or has sufficient influence. Which is why I'd like you to participate, Professor Schmidt. You really think I'd go along with this little game of yours? I expected he'd react like that. For the record, I plan on getting my dear old dad involved, and I'll be looking into bringing Professor Hamilton into the mix as well. All 3 disciples. So if you're concerned over your own many deficiencies, please don't be. All we really need is the clout of your name attached. Everything else you can leave to the other 2 disciples, myself and the younger generation. Feel free to enjoy your twilight years in peace. You wily little brat. Fine, you've successfully gotten under my skin. I'll join this little union of yours. What? Well, at least he admits he's to taking the bait. Well, looking forward to despairing over just how insignificant you really are. Hopefully you don't start sobbing when you find yourself outmatched with an invention, yet again. That only happened because a certain adult decided to give it his all against a little kid. Some of us lack the ability to pull our punches, especially against a mouthy girl like you. Oh. I'm warning you, Codger. I'm not the same wide-eyed upstart I was back then. Underestimate me and I'll thrash you before you can say adult diaper, you dour-faced fart factory. That'll leave you with plenty of time to make it to senior discount night at the country buffet. My God, what is happening here? I kind of wish this was voice. I just want to hear the tone to know how Schmidt is taking this. You've got a big mouth. Good. That should make it easy to eat those words. Only if I can borrow your teeth. Hideous above, and I thought I was quippy. They bicker so hard that they almost loop back around into getting along, honestly. Anyway, getting back to what you proposed, the Rhineford group will gladly cooperate. I can't make the call for everything here, but I'm sure Mother will agree. I can also offer what little help I have to give. Thank you, both of you. When I look at young, talented folks like you, I start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This all sounds fascinating. I wouldn't mind helping out. Oh, I already factored you in, sweetie. Believe me. You've written countless dissertations already, and you've also been tremendously helpful through your connection to Georg Rosenberg. Looks like I've been sucked into this little plan without even knowing. You've really thought this through. Of course, unlike you, I actually have a brain up here. Man, no respect. Well, hey, sounds like things are moving in the right direction already. That it does. But in order for this tech union to really make a difference, it needs the assistance of 2 other groups. Epstein and Byrne. Why are you discussing this so much in length? This is so in-depth. Depending on how negotiations go at the Epstein Foundation, I can see them participating. Fern Company, on the other hand, yeah, unlike the RF Group, they're an industry academy, collaborative enterprise, heavily influenced by outside funding. Getting them to come to an agreement regarding these kinds of political problems will be a task. When Professor Hamilton was still with them, we might have been able to use Professor Schmidt and Russell as potential ends. Not so now. I've barely been in touch with her since she resigned as a consultant there. Where is Tita? This is called Project Orbital Gear 4, not politics. Professor Hamilton, huh? She helped both myself and Dan out a whole lot. Wonder what she's up to these days. She'd probably be more useful than a certain stubborn old sloth I know. She's definitely a better fit than some big-headed buffoon who clings to her daughter. I'm sorry, say that again. Now, kids, both of you take it down a notch. We have plenty of problems to deal with, so all we can do is take care of them one at a time. I didn't need to see any of this. I didn't need it. Well, them fighting was worth it. But I could care less about the details of your plan to get people together in a union. That's just too much. Yo, Erica, about tomorrow's test. I read your report, but I have no intention of extending the deadline. But did she ask for that? No, she didn't. Then don't butt in. Just keep your mouth shut and watch over her. What she chooses to present and represent is up to her. Okay? Man, both of you are too damn stubborn. I'm only a little upset that we had to read through so. Okay, even my mic was pissed off. It just reset. Are we good? I think we're good. I see it going up. Only a little upset that we had to read so much of that, and I don't think anything will ever come of it. It was just random filler. I'm pretty sure. Like, I really don't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Isn't going with this kind of overkill? The Orbital Gear 3 is already a fairly powerful machine. I'm sure Professor Russell fully expects the new model to outperform the third, and has adjusted the difficulty of her test accordingly. Are you really ready for whatever she has in store, Tita? I'm ready. I can't back down from this, not without giving it a fair shot. You say, Yuna, Altina, thank you so much for helping me out with this. Since Professor Russell allowed you to enlist some friends, I'm sure she's further adjusted her calculations with us in mind. Hey, we know this keep like the back of our hands. We'll kick this test's butt in no time. Oh, I didn't even realize we were in the keep. And we aren't the only friends helping you out today. What? Oh, I've missed you all so much. Oh. Princess Elfin? But we just saw each other pretty recently. What are you doing here, Your Highness? So the last helper is the princess? That's right. Alfin Rese Arne at your service. Really? At our service? Yusei informed me what this was all about, including how it related to Tita's capture and house arrest. I believe I hold some responsibility for you being in this position in the first place. Knowing she felt that way, I thought it would be nice to enlighten her of this test so she could offer a hand. Her support will be vital in maximizing Tita's chance of success in whatever's up ahead. Oh, thank you, Musei. But, Your Highness, I don't want you to feel like you're responsible one bit for what happened. And you wish to turn me down, a fellow captive who is just as involved as you were? Well, I didn't mean to imply you weren't. Well, was it just me who felt a certain closeness as we overcame such an ordeal together? No, I felt the same way. We've become friends, Your Highness. Then I don't see a problem with me being here. What are friends for, if not helping one another in need? When in need. That's true, but yeah, you're right. She never stood a chance against that silver tongue. Well, I certainly wish I could say the same about Reen, but he seems all but immune to my charms. While the instructor's defenses are quite sturdy indeed, you and I may need to resort to more aggressive tactics. Or we don't resort to any tactics at all, or discuss them, or think about them. I think I finally understand what Elise has been suffering through. Back to the topic at hand then, my brother and sister-in-law would also be very sad to see you leave the Empire like this, Tita. Consider my helping you as serving their interests as much as mine. Then I will. Thank you, Princess Alphen. We'll see to it that you're in no real danger. Not to worry, Altina. If the Zero Artisan compliments my mastery of skills, then I'm surely I have a knack for them. Toval praised you that much. You were with him during the Civil War, weren't you? I'm sure that wasn't just simple flattery on his part. Time to get the show on the road. Mom! You all understand how the keep works, right? Yeah, we're familiar. Alright then, your test requires you to reach the farthest steps. But don't think it'll be that easily done. I personally oversaw all the adjustments made to level XX. You're in for some real pain if you think my settings are half as easy as whatever Grandpa Grinch put out here for you. Oh, I did. That was an accident. Yeah, just hit up. Grandpa Grinch. Oh, she did not just say she makes Professor Schmidt look easy. May need to recalculate this test's threat level. Doesn't matter, however dangerous it may be, we'll still pull through. Come on, Tita, let's begin our adventure. You got it. I'm counting on you guys. Okay, we didn't miss too much. Tita. Your mom is ridiculous. Okay? Okay, I think I have a good idea of what we have.
Oh no, this must be a trap. I'm betting Mom threw this together. Careful not to bump into anything.
Man, that's so brilliant.
We just need to wait for a chance and then slip on through.
Such a difficult trap.
I have the advantage.
Alright. Altina can do it. Okay, good. Just gonna move up now.
I shall go.
And
Search mode
detect.
activate. Details procured.
A highly mobile rodent. Its ears are as hard as shells, and its teeth can gnaw through even metal.
It's my turn.
I mean, you could probably just...
Go, Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
We're only level 90 in this. I just want to
Suppression.
analyze them all, and we're out.
Search mode activate. Details procured.
A beguiling butterfly that charms all with its sparkling wings. It is strong enough it never bothers for anything less than standing out. Oh, I like your wings.
I'll go.
That.
Pumped up.
That didn't work.
Can't escape. It's my turn.
You suction.
No, leaving so soon.
Penta shot!
Ooh,
Go! I'll assist.
there, Dad.
I think we've earned ourselves a reward after all that hard work.
A
Delicious
most
pancakes.
delicious one, in the form of fluffy pancakes.
Haven't seen that one in a while. Fluffy pancakes. Alright, how big is this area?
We must tread carefully through here.
I won't go easy.
Are you sure? Are you sure we need to tread carefully?
Sorry. My turn.
Wow, she missed
Search mode
everything.
activate.
Oh, we're blinded. That's why. Small turret device that serves as a monitoring equipment. It attacks with deadly accurate lasers.
It's my turn.
And I'm just going to... Oh, wow, they
Here to
lived.
play.
This is magical. I don't know if it can
Go
miss.
blue wings and fly.
It can. Okay.
My turn.
Crafts in general can just miss.
Can't escape. Nice. We did it.
Alright.
Charging
Uh,
complete.
Seems like... Oh, there's a chest.
Oh,
Wow.
luck, huh?
Can I take that back with me? To the real world? Wait a minute, where am I going? Right in front of me is a gear. There it is. Wait a minute. This is what the Supreme Leader did.
What a brute. Be careful.
Didn't he have all these installed? Okay, Tita's mom is
This is a tough one.
Elysium.
Search mode activate.
Femis. I remember you from somewhere. Azure? A hideous monster that slaughters insatiably. It slams its arms into the ground, its roar rending even the heavens. We'll see
Hold
about that. I mean,
Get him. It's my turn. Take this.
oh, instantly broken. Okay.
Here to play.
Cross Crusade? Oh, she won't go for a while though. Well, yeah, you should probably do that.
Ready or not? Here's our chance.
They're mine.
Oh yeah,
My turn.
it's not that strong. Let's just hit it.
Now, music.
Good, good. Oh, I didn't even see that. What the?
Nice. We did it.
It's one butterfly hanging out. I think I can move back down. There might be one more new enemy, but we're right next to the
Charging
goal.
complete.
Right. There you are. Forget talk. Just come on and hit me with what you got. Oh, shit. Hey, can't you play along? Actually, back up a sec. How did you get a private tea party set up in here? Sorry. Well, I'm honestly not even sure what we're supposed to be doing here. What can I say? Every proper young lady worth her salt needs to have a table and tea set on hand. But since he said it, we should probably fill in poor Kurt on what's going on. Well, yeah, we gotta be ironclad first. An ironclad first line of defense here. So we got Estelle, Ren, and Kurt. What are you doing here anyway? Let's just say Professor Russell latched on and wouldn't let go. I wasn't so keen on coming with at first, but when she said she was serious about testing Tita's determination, well, as a humble swordsman, I couldn't possibly refuse to lend my aid if it helped you, so here I am. So she knew exactly what to say to sucker him in then. Yeah, Kurt can be a little too naive for his own good sometimes. Mom, why do you have to be like this? Well, never mind me or what I'm supposed to be actually doing. The real question is, what in the world are you doing here, Princess Elfin? Oh, Kurt, you mustn't fret over the finer details. At the risk of sounding rude, I think we have very different definitions on what constitutes as finer details. So if I'm understanding the situation rightly, you three are obstacles the professor has arranged for us to beat. You understand very rightly. That saves me the trouble of having to explain stuff. Nice. Then all we need to do is confront you with all of our strength, correct? Yep, no pulling your punches or you'll be sorry. I recall the initial project was conceived to combat Pater Mater. In which case, I expect the current version to have at least that much strength. I hope you don't disappoint. While I may have been hoisted into this as a Vander swordsman, I will gladly test your might. You're fine, Kurt. Now we're talking. Let's take it from the top. Come on and hit me with what you got. Not everything, though, just what you got. We'll do, Estelle. Here it goes.
You ready for this, Tita?
He gets a zero craft?
But I won't be gentle.
Don't you?
Let's make this a fair duel.
Don't you dare.
My sword and soul are as one.
You're kidding me.
I shall go.
He just comes out with his S-craft because it was free. Oh, how dare you. Are you guys almost dead yet? Yeah, Ren's about to die. Oh.
Not out yet.
CP plus 80 right now. I think that's a good idea. Because everyone has no CP, and that is a big problem. Yeah, do that.
Now that's a win. Okay.
Kurt's about to get back. I think we could just kill him with this. This might not work.
You caught me.
Okay, he's got 10k left, but now it's 4v1, so we can actually, like,
I've got you. Thanks.
afford to do some moves. Just do some
Get a
damage.
bit spicy.
He's burning. How much is this doing?
What strength.
Nice. We did it.
Holy.
I got a little stronger.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Stats
You're
updated.
you're level
I
144.
only get cute. Look at me go.
This is a the side quest back flashback. Wait, it does matter because we probably have to do more trials, don't we? Ew. Well, that's that, I suppose. Would you look at that? I'm impressed. Think Adios, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Huh? Why's that? That was all I had to do for your mom. Now I can focus my energy on backing you. What she said, we can't help you with your tests, but you can be sure we'll be rooting for you, Tita. Oh, damn it. I was hoping they'd join. No, I'm so happy to hear that. How you two managed to bounce right back after and have all that energy after such an intense fight is a mystery. There's something else, right? Okay, forget about us. You gotta keep going, but don't let your guard down, okay? Not until it's all over. And Tita. Yes, Kurt? Everyone at the branch campus believes in you. You've already more than proved yourself with me. But don't forget that there are lots of people who couldn't be here today, who are crossing their fingers. I won't. Thank you, Kurt. Oh my god, it's still going.
I think I have a good idea what we're in for now.
Yes, although we can probably still expect to run into some surprises along the way.
Oh well, just gotta get through this.
I mean, it's fine. Whatever helps Tita. Oh, you're new.
Let's do this.
Whatever helps Tita, but sadly, I think this is probably my least favorite daydream so far. Just kind of drags on a little too, well, not a little, a lot too long. A fairly slim fish out of the waters. It converts the orbital energy built up in its body into powerful electrical attacks.
I shall go.
The main reason I believe it is because we don't get to like grind or anything for this side quest, so we're going in with very weak people, and it just feels like a slog. Most daydreams it's fine because it's like 1 or 2 fights, but if I have to do this whole thing, oh, we're gonna be here for a while.
Let's go. I'll assist.
Actually, why am I even fighting you? I
We
already,
should get out of here.
yeah.
They
trapped us!
Oh, 60% is not good.
Pumped up. Let's
Let me just try again.
We're surrounded.
Wow, 70
the field.
20% chance you fail. Oh, thank God. Okay, we've already fought everything
Okay.
else.
That monster looks strong.
It drained all of our CP. Yeah, there's no point in actually fighting anything if we could just battle scope and move on. Wait, when did I get battle scopes? Do I have multiple? Did I just have one random battle scope? Oh, I'll wait for you.
Only engage that powerful enemy. Exercise caution. Search mode
Detector.
active. Details procured.
Sizable archaism that has undergone various upgrades. Its 4 arms bring down all intruders with a variety of tricky attacks. Stratos Diver X. Interesting.
Don't give up.
Thank you so much.
I'll
Thank
cheer
you.
for you.
I mean, as cool as you might be,
Let's fall back later.
I don't get to keep anything in here. Alright, well, at least we can get our EP back before this. We are currently 100 CP each. Should be fine. Don't tell me there are 3 fights. Are there 3 Reen? So you made it, huh? Guess that means you made it through round 1 easy enough. Joshua! When I saw Kurt with those girls, I assumed Ash would be waiting somewhere up ahead, but not... Reen, what a pleasant surprise. I wasn't thinking you'd be roped into this as well. The feeling is mutual, Your Highness. I'm just as surprised to see you here. Are you sure it's okay to slip out of Heimdall without saying a word to anyone else? Oh, nobody will worry if I'm gone for a day. Worry so. Weird. It may create work for Representative Regnitz and Elise, but what can you do? I'm sure Elise will be able to make short work of any fuss caused, Your Highness. I should know. I used to cause plenty of grief for her in my time. Tell me something I don't know. Hate to rain on your parade when you only just got here, ladies, but ain't no way you're getting past us. You seem to be eating this up, as they say, Ash. Maybe, but not like I volunteered for it. That wacko engineer forced me into doing this whole test thing. But I figure if I have to be here, might as well take this chance to unwind and really get wild. Excuse me, did you just call me a wacko? I think the last time you and I fought on the same team was back at the Imperial Fortress, huh, Ash? Chances like this don't come around every day. Think I'll try and show what I've got in me, too. You sure? She's like family to you, right? Her being like family means I already know how strong she is. Just like you know what your classmates are made of after working together with them so much, right? Yeah, guess so. Feels kinda strange to be in charge of conducting testing in the Keep for a change. But you two have the right idea. There's no better time to see how my students have grown than now. Yuna, Altina, and Muse, I want you to fight me with everything you have. Show me what you've learned at Thor's. Same goes for you, Your Highness. I want to see the fruits of your training since the end of the Civil War. And that would be my absolute pleasure to demonstrate. You heard the man. We gotta do what it gotta do. We're in this to win. Indeed, I am quite interested in seeing how well Instructor Reen performs against us as well. I'm ready when you are, Tita. And that's right now. Good luck, everyone.
Show me how serious you really are.
You crazies better be able to keep up with me.
Okay, Tita, give it all you got.
I think I'm only gonna record 1 episode a day. Mostly for my voice. I'm so out of breath already. Oh my god. This is so long. Faints?
You're down.
I...
They're mine.
Did you just break them? Oh my god, she did.
I shall go.
Well, this is turning this around quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna rush.
Attack! Music!
Nice work.
Pumped up.
You're alive?
Pretty damn good.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, that one
You
was,
did it.
that was 8 minutes.
Yeah, I did it.
Stats up.
Skip. Phew. I don't know how we passed that one. You all did great. Your teamwork and coordination blew me away. You should have no trouble getting through the last trial if this is what you're putting out. So there's one more hurdle to go, you're saying? You have nothing to fear, Tita. Promise. You're going to pass with flying colors. If we're going up against opposition even tougher than this round, though, then we're sure in for a tough fight. Agate? And who else would be tougher than Rain? Maybe, but Her Highness has the right idea. We'll get through it as a team, Tita. You won't be going at this alone. So one way or another, it's going to be okay. Listen up, Russell. I got something to say to you. What is it, Ash? Fact is, you're vital to engineering at the branch campus. You think Pablo can take over what you've got going on? It's like the cooking club. If Sandy was the lone soldier over there, she'd be powerless to stop whatever the hell Freddy does. So show some spine, damn it. You're not helpless. Just go out there and prove it. Thank you so much, Ash. Yes, that's one way to give someone a pep talk. That's Ash for you. He means well, though. Well, I think we'll be taking our leave and moving on. Farewell, boys.
I can see how much everyone is rooting for you, Tita.
It's a testament to how much she's grown since transferring to the branch campus.
Aw, you're both so sweet. I'll get through this. I can't let everybody out there down.
Wait, what the? Oh, the depths. They have their own map. Yep.
I can see the end. Guess that means we're coming up on the last test.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sorry, guys, but
We're
I'll
here
need
to
you for
help
this
till the
one
very
last
end.
push.
Oh, they just actually skipped her line.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, but I'll need you for this one last push.
It just went right to
Of
Muse.
course. We're here to help till the very end.
That was weird. The hell are you with? There you are. Oh no. That thing? Agate. I suspected you'd be last in line. Not by choice, but yeah, here I am. What's that large thing next to you? I got a bad feeling about this. I thought you'd never ask. Of course you're behind it, Mom. Obviously. This baby's an archaism developed by using data acquired from the Society. Is it just me, or has something like this happened before? Needless to say, I didn't just copy-paste the damn thing. It's been loaded with all kinds of modifications to soup it up. Are you the one controlling it, Professor? I am. Remotely, of course. I want to be part of this final test as much as I could. Really? So let's hop to it. May the final test begin. Everyone, please lend me your strength. Understood. Here to rock and roll. Anything for you. I'm ready for battle. I'm not excited to fight that thing. Here we go. Technically, he's also fighting... Whoa! Time out. I gotta do my thing first. What thing? For crying out loud. Here I go. God. Josh, whoosh. What are you doing? Not in front of other people. What is she doing, Tita? This is her success dance. It's a little ritual she does before any big test or experiment. Something I probably forgot from seeing her before. I fail to see how this is her big test. Well, I think it looks like fun. Does it? Now, this isn't just any success dance, it's a level 3 success dance. We've got more to go. I'm about to get this machine nice and warmed up. Yeah. Oh my god. I knew you'd pull this crap. Would you knock it off, Erica? Relax, I'm just doing light exercises. It's not like I'm aiming for you, Red. Yep, not like you're aiming. Missed. I heard that. Not aiming for me, my ass. Goodness me, do you think my world revolves around you? Newsflash, it doesn't. Now stop squirming around so much. Like hell I will. What is going on here? Mom, that's dangerous. Poor Agate, for all his love, he still hasn't passed the mom test. Ha! And warm-up's complete. Ready to go when you are. Swear to Adios, this woman. Oh, Agate Crossner, is this all it takes to bring an A-rank bracer to his knees? Who's on his knees? I'm raring to go. You're really okay, Agate? Ain't no problems on my end. You worry about yourself. Listen up, Tita. I didn't do enough to protect you during the Great Twilight. That's not true. Yeah, it is. That's why I don't got the right to whine to your mom this time. And that's also why I'm standing on this side instead of yours. Agate, you gotta be the one to prove it to her. Sure, you're not the short stuff she needs to be so protective of anymore. But can I do it alone? I know you can, even when I'm not pulling any punches. Better come at me with all you've got, Tita. Okay, get ready for a beatdown then, Agate.
Alright, this here is your final test.
Give me your worst, Tita. I can take it.
How long is this? I think this is by far the longest daydream. I think it's been like 40 plus minutes.
If you need me.
Oh boy. Her success dance was well worth it though.
I'm gonna get ya.
I shall go.
Rihanna, act.
Oh god, he's dead.
Not bad at all.
Oh, nice moves.
I'll go.
Die, Mom. Just die.
Engaging.
Actually, we're just gonna high speed this.
Pumped up. Lace is my
Unit unresponsive? Hey, Red, what is your major malfunction?
Please, dear God.
Did we
Oh.
win?
This has been like 45 minutes of battles that don't benefit me in the long run because this is a flashback. So it's I just want to get them over with.
I did it.
I'm probably skipping most of them. You're not missing anything. You're really not. We won. They were tremendous opponents, to be certain. Certainly had health. How the heck did they make us such a killer team when they'd rather be killing each other? It's that strange sort of harmony built from years of constant feuding. I don't think I'll ever wrap my head around that. Whatever, it's over, right? Thank you so much, guys. I was able to pass this test because you were here to support me. Don't sell yourself short, Tita. All we did was give you the teeniest bit of helping hand. I didn't just mean today. Everything up today counts just as much. I've learned and gained so much. Maybe it wasn't all easy, but that's okay. Even the hardest of times are still precious memories to me because you were there to make them that way. I won't forget them. So really, thank you for making my journey worth its while. Oh, Tita. It was our pleasure. And now we can make plenty more memories because next... About that, I know you worked hard so I could stay, but tomorrow I'm going back to Liberal with my What? What? Why? Didn't you pass your test? Passing this test wasn't the only condition. I had to show her something of worth to convince her to let me stay. Sure, I passed the test here, but I've got nothing to show for the other condition. Because of what happened during testing. You know, my great-uncle was aboard the airship you saved, Tita. Oh. I can talk to your mother, so you... Thank you, Muse, but no, it's okay. Even if I hadn't lost that device that made my prototype function, it would have been impossible to reproduce. That technology is dead in the water, so either way, I wouldn't have anything worth presenting. Don't say that. You'll be staying in Arabonia for now, right, Agate? Me going home early means we won't see each other for a bit. I'll be a little lonely without you, but I'll keep my chin up. Did you participate in today's test knowing you were going home? Yeah. I wanted to prove the past year I spent here wasn't a waste. Now that I have, I've got no regrets. No. I don't want you to go. Are you sure about that? Mom! You guys. You still haven't completed the Orbital Gear 4, no? As my daughter, are you sure you won't regret leaving that unfinished? Huh? Wait, you don't mean... Are you... I believe you've earned yourself enough time to stay until you graduate. But how? I didn't finish the Orbital Gear 4 in time. I read the incident report about the crash that happened the day before yesterday. What report? I didn't write any report. You didn't, but Red here sure wrote up enough details to put anybody to sleep. Agate did. Picture Carnelia as done by a toddler, and you've got the scale and headache I had to sift through. Shut up. I know I'm not a writer. But it did at least give me a clearer idea of what happened. We still have to figure out a new source of power, but I like what I read. Fast but maneuverable, capable of saving lives. You proved beyond a doubt that you can improve upon what you started through the Orbital Gear 3. Enough to be something of worth to me. Mom! That means I'll be expecting updates from here on out. Better show me some good stuff. Of course, for sure, Mom. Now that I'm not stressed over transferring out anymore, all kinds of ideas are coming to the surface. Better draw up blueprints before I forget. Why was this not voiced? Is this not the end of this thing? She's always got engineering on the brain. It only adds to her unique charm. You got that right. Mr. Schwarzer. Please keep looking after my daughter. Of course, I may not be your homeroom instructor, but I think I can speak for all of us here. We'll do everything in our power to ensure she has a wonderful, fulfilling life as a Thor's Military Academy student.
Oh, I forgot something super important.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
And I love you too, Tita. Oh, I must be a bee, because that's the only way something so sweet as honey had to have come out of me.
Oh!
I'm going to give it my all. So you better be paying attention to me every step of the way, Agate. Got it?
You're so dead.
Well then.
Now that's bold.
Well then.
One way to lay claim to your man.
I could learn a thing or two from her.
You got it. Won't take my eyes off you.
Good.
She's gonna be back on the machine swinging at him. I feel it. I feel it.
I'm boned.
Agate Crossner. Your head's not gonna be the only part of you that's red after today.
There's no taking the mama bear out of her, Tita.
Okay. It's kind of what I expected. There was so much of that we didn't even that was the end of it, right? True impenetrable shield. Oh, prototype. What is that for? Not gonna tell me? I'm guessing it is going to be a Tita costume for her. Now. What the? Items? Event? When equipped, her orbital gear will change in appearance to the 4 prototype. I mean, the one with the flying on it, so let's see it. Sure. I thought I'd seen it all by now, but getting whisked off in some other dimension, that's a new one. This is a lot like that recluse cube incident I heard so much about. Wonder if Ein would have an idea about what might be going on. It's a good thing you guys are here. Our odds of finding our way out through here are a lot better now.
Something up?
Guild's always sure to help. I wouldn't mind pulling in at least one new recruit. Don't exactly have business cards prepared. Alright, who else are we looking for? No, not you. Ah, yeah, you're just hanging out in front of them.
Leave it to me.
This Reverie corridor is quite a piece of work if it can not only summon me, the Elder of the Witches, but suppress my memory to boot. But if this place exists to put us through our paces more than anything else, then it's probably not worth worrying over that much. Regardless, now that I'm here, you can rest easy. Nothing bad's going to happen on my watch. Count on it.
Did you
I don't
say
believe
something?
you. It's a pretty cozy base of operations. We're sealed off from the real world. All of our burdens just disappear here. You can't ask for a better place to laze around. Although if I get too comfortable, Emma would have some choice words for me. Why did I raise her to be so responsible? Either way, if you need my help with the trials here, come get me. Consider it my way of helping whip you kids into shape. You got it, ma'am. Alright, so we have 2 new... I'm gonna have to gear them up too. And I've never seen their moves. No, we played Toval before. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Double strike. Impede on 1, seal 20%. This one doesn't seem that great though. This is only 20 CP though. Faint 40. Oh man, 2 of his moves are on 1 target? And they're both physical, but he's more of a magical user. This is probably your go-to move then. 100% mute and ADF down medium. Oh, that's good. No cast time for 4 turns. Oh, what? A few people could definitely take advantage of that. And speed up medium. Oof. No. Still gotta look at Rosalia. S, 200% burn. And good break. And A+ damage. It's a septenary shot. Yeah. Restore HP and CP based on damage dealt. With really good power. B+ across the board with Impede? Damn. ATS large for 1 turn. Oh. EP cost reduced to 0 for 4. These are good orders. Damn. All right, well, I'll keep that in mind. Let me check over here.
Sporting stone activated.
You know what? Let's get this out of the way before we end.
It's time to play. If you dare.
Brutal? I also did confirm if you get an answer wrong, you actually lose time. So, I wasn't just being slow.
We'll begin.
Okay, brutal difficulty, huh? Ellie works as the speaker of McDonald's secretary, but she also happens to be a beloved granddaughter. What's her mother's maiden? Oh, Diana.
Oh.
The name of Ellie's father and Diana's husband is Ryan.
Next.
What's the name of the craft that the branch campus student Freddie unleashes? Oh God, I have to do his thing. That was the guess.
Well done.
I have to do his thingy to probably see that. Because I don't think we've ever played Freddie. Maybe? No, I think the only normal person we played is... I forgot her name. She's in some sort of fencing club or something. He's apparently come up with all sorts of ways to ensure the flavor of his game remains fresh. Armor-piercing thrust. Toa, the instructor, may be tiny, but shoulders big responsibility. What precious keepsake from her grandpa? Fountain pen. Telescope.
Oh,
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all, but okay. Draco's Lionheart was the blank emperor of Erebonia. 73rd, I think? Yeah.
Correct.
With the 72, Valius the 5th, came the legendary War of the Lions.
Have you
Noblewoman
got it?
Muse is known as... Okay, now what is her father's name? No, Wilhelm's a butler. Theodore. Alfred?
Oh, no.
I don't remember her parents at all. They're talking about... Wait, oh man, I don't actually remember Muse's backstory. I thought her parents died and she was living with her... No, her parents are alive. No, they're dead. Never mind. I'd have to go back. I'm gonna go back and check that at some point because I don't remember her family thing.
Have you got it?
Albert may have come across as something bumbling fool, but he's clever. What's his birth mother's name? Ariel.
Oh.
That question was padded. Padded. Prince Oliver based his other name off his mother, Ariel Lenheim, who grew up in Ulster. The whole sentence about bumbling fool and clever as they come, and then birth mother's name? How dare you? You made me read all that to waste time.
Next.
Color of MLW Michette's ribbon. Pink? I knew it.
Oh, a pity.
I knew it. Okay, it's apparently yellow.
Have you got it?
Ash may appear rough around there, but he's actually possessed of a good heart. What is his birth name? Son of a...
Our game is done.
Okay, we gotta do this. Now that we know half the questions. Oh, what is the name of the creepy snow sheep leader in Emir? Oh, I don't remember. The boss?
Oh.
The one that went into the hot spring. These pesky monsters kept appearing in the Phoenix Wing's open air bath, causing eerie disturbances night after night.
Have you got it?
Which of these is the Lake and Crossbell? Lake Elm?
Oh.
Lake Ebel is... It's probably Ebel. is known in the Empire's Legram. The Crema is in Nord Highlands, and Valeria Lake in central Liberal.
Have you got it?
Angelica is a sweet on the ladies. What? And she is hard on her uncle when he served as director. What is his name? Huh? I don't remember him at all.
A pity.
Oh man, that question was brutal simply because it says Marquis's daughter, Angelica, is sweet on the ladies as hard as she is on her uncle. When he served as... Like, just say, who's Angelica's uncle? How dare you? I just wasted all that time and got it wrong.
Have you got it?
Class 7 performs on stage. What is the name of the final song? I think it's season... No, I swear.
Incorrect.
Uh-oh. I got 2... Patrick's ring rival. What's his full name? Oh, what is his middle name? Is it? I think it's A. It's T.
Oh, no.
Now I feel stupid. This game is definitely gonna make me feel stupid right here. Oh, and then I just hit triangle. It's okay, I wanted to restart.
We'll begin.
Okay, well now we know this is T and we can actually read about it. His two older brothers, the first son is Ryan and the second is Alex.
Next.
I swear.
Correct.
President Toa once sang "Cry for Me, Cry for You" while Seize the Day is from a game called Tokyo Xanadu. Is it really? Is that... Oh, I forgot her name. She's basically Rosette, though, in that game. She sings she's an idol. Ash appears rough. Johan.
Well done.
How wonderful that he was able to find such a loving mother in Raquel.
Next.
Mild-mannered Black Rabbit Altina is the sleek combat Clomsaleus. What is her model number? OZ74.
Correct.
Milliam is 73. Model number 73 is Milliam, if you're unaware.
Have you got it?
Former President. Albert. Samuel. Albert. Samuel. Damn it.
Oh, a pity.
Yeah, it was between Albert and Samuel.
Next.
Ariel.
Correct.
Albert based his name off his mother. We already got this right.
Have you got it?
Newest addition to the Bright family is an ex-enforcer, Ren. What is her birth name? Isn't it? It's Rennie?
Oh, a pity.
I don't remember when you learned this. I never even thought about it since. Huh. Hidel or Heidel, but I don't know.
Done.
I don't remember this man. The other names belong to the Marquis Gerhard Ragnar, Marquis Ferdinand Higharms, and uses his father Helmut Alberea, respectively. Okay.
Have you got it?
Claudia von Oslies.
Oh.
Like the royal Arner family, their bloodline has been prominent since the times of the ancient Sumerian civilization.
Have you got it?
Elm?
Well done.
Oh, Albert von Bartholomeus. I don't know how you say that. Yeah, probably like that. Have you perchance met the Princess Niece? She appears in Trails at Sunrise, otherwise known as Akatsuki no Kiseki. What is... I don't even know what Trails at Sunrise is.
Next.
Is that a game? Telescope.
Clever soul.
President Toa's grandfather was a well-known astronomer who worked as a curator at the Imperial Museum.
Oh, why don't we continue?
Yaddle.
Oh.
Jet made her debut in Trails to Azure. If you kept finding her during hide and seek, you would be blessed with good fortune. I don't actually remember what you got.
Have you got it?
Alfred. Yes.
Well done.
The other names belong to Marquis Wilhelm Ballard, Croyer Cayenne, which was her uncle, and Theodore Egret, which is her adoptive parents, right? Yeah. How many fights must we fought in a row against the Creep Pink Squad? I think 3? Was it 4?
Our game is done.
You fight them pretty early on. They're like down by the border to Liberl.
Well done on those. You get points for trying.
Thanks. That's about as good as I planned to do. You know, I think I'm fine with this.
Farewell.
As long as it counts as a check mark and we get, oh, a free Dazzling Odin. Dazzling Odin is 100 strength. I already have one on you. 160 strength and ATS. Ooh, with those things on, I think it would be good to put a second one on. Actually, I should probably give it to Toval, but... Wazi. Wazi, I think you've earned it. He has a 5S plus move. I plan to use him because he has the strongest S-craft in the game right now. So.
Sporting Stone activated.
Oh, good. It's finally checkmarked. Good. All right, and there are 12 opponents. 12 opponents left at the very least. I think Toval. Okay, they didn't add them. Good. So yeah, there are 12 people to play left. Let's play 2 of them.
In combat.
In the quest to do everything. Fee is already, she's moving fast. Oh man, that thing's going off constantly. This is a bad sign. Oh, I need a blue. I need a blue. There it is. Oh. Oh. I need a green. Oh, this is gonna be bad for her. Come on, Fee, you can hang in there. Oh, well, that's not gonna help that much.
You got me.
Yeah, you tried. Okay, Mise's turn.
Play with me a little.
You have to say it like that. Blue. Green. Oh, damn, I need to get a green there. I think this is gonna chain reaction at least 3 times. Twice. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's fine. Oh god, she's keeping up. And my middle, if she hits it, I'm kind of screwed. I need to drop this middle. I need a blue. Okay. I'm gonna force her to do that. Ooh. There we go. Oh my. Sorry. You do not have enough to fix this. No way. Oh. Oh man, she came back. Oh. And that was your move. Okay.
I forgot to go easy on you.
That was a smart move. I thought for sure she wouldn't.
Play with me a little.
She wouldn't do that. No. You there. What? I flipped it. Oh, I did not flip it. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. If she hits that 2, it's actually going to kill me. God damn it, I need a blue. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I actually don't know what to do here. I can't let her... Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
I forgot to go easy on you. Play with me a little.
They actually made Musei's AI slightly different than other. She's thinking ahead. Normally, I think an AI would be like, "Oh, I'm very high up. Why would I do that?" But then again, she knew she'd instantly win by hitting it. I say she, but I honestly think we're just playing a certain level. This is like level 20 of Palm Party, necessarily. Give me that yellow. Double? I'm actually screwed.
I forgot to go easy on you.
Oh, you have to be faster than her, or maybe just cut down your side. I think that's the only way. She seems to use it at 5 quite often, though. Two, three. Oh. Three. Okay. I think a bunch of little 3 chains are the way to go. I just need to focus on the middle. I keep leaving like a spike up there that when she hits the button, it just, I can't recover. Green. And red. No!
I forgot to go easy on you.
You were one of... Oh, Musei.
Play with me a little.
Do I have to... I might have to be even more aggressive on this. I'm just gonna start placing them down quickly. Ooh, that's a lot of green. This is really bad though. She could immediately, you know what? I knew it. There was no way.
To go easy on you.
What do I?
Play with me a little.
All right. We just need to keep it low to let her do her thing, I guess. Just keep it low. I don't like that it's already built up this high. Red. Yeah, look up. She's like placing things down fast. Damn, real fast. I do have way more CP than her, though. I mean, that's got to count for something. Ooh, that blue. That blue. No. Oh, no. I have a red. Okay. Shit. I need this green, and then that blue, and then I need another green. Oh, you're kidding me. How is she already... Okay, we're good. We're good. How are you not the last opponent? She's already back down at the bottom. Already, she's just in the clear, and I'm... Oh man, I'm struggling. I need a green. I'm actually not building anything right now. Yeah, this is really, really bad. Green! Give me a green! Yellow! Thank God. Oh shit, she just did it again! How is she doing this? Blue. It's getting fast.
Oh my, you're better than I expected.
God damn! Why? Of all people, of course they would make me say the one to deal that massive blow to my ego. That took like 4. How many times was that? Was that 4 times? Probably. But whoa, she's crazy. Why you gotta be such a tactician? All right. Well, I'm going to end this one here. We got. Well, actually, let me go check over here again. Reminiscing.
Slab of Reminiscence activated.
So in the next one, we're gonna talk to people on the north side of Crossbell, including going to mines quick and whatever, you know, random enemies are down that area. Then we're gonna do Wishes of a Witch and probably Project Tearfing, I would assume. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Or yeah, I don't know. That the Magical Girl one's probably gonna be a while. It's gonna take a while, so I might save it for later, but we'll definitely do Wishes of a Witch and Project Tearfing and explore the north side and whatever we need to do. And this is gonna take a few episodes. It just is. There's no way of avoiding it. But what can you do? I'm definitely excited. I'm worn out from the Tita one, so I'm gonna take a break. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.